What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to start out by saying, as always, thank you to all the new subscribers. Y'all are killing it, man. And today's video, I just want to talk about the switch over to methanol that I made. Was it worth it? How much did it cost? What parts I got? And it seemed like it was some kind of black magic when I was asking people making the switch, like, what tooth do I need? What kind of pulley do I need? I mean, what kind of belt, what size belt or whatever? Where'd you order it? And it seemed like it was some kind of secret. Like, nobody wanted to tell me anything for some reason. And I don't know why it's so hard to find information on switching to methanol. So I figured I'd do a video, like I said, talking about those three things. And I have the prices and I can show you the part as I'm talking about it, which kind of makes it a little better. But so we'll get right into it. Let me get my little cheat sheet. So we got an Aeromotive, the black pump, the 12 gallon per minute pump. It is just, you can't really see it in there. 12 gallon per minute black Aeromotive pump. And so the price for the pump, I would talk about the wheel itself too. So the wheel and the mount is ICT billet. I have my ATI dampener, which is my original dampener, but I added this HTD drive portion to the back of it. And something nobody told me about was my ARP bolt will no longer fit. So I had to call them and get this bolt from them. So I had to call them, get that bolt from them, and wait for a while. Apparently it was like some kind of special bolt that they had to get that was long enough. The ARP bolt only went on like 2 threads and that was it. So I was not going to tighten that down. So talk about those 3 things real quick. So the pump itself down there, that was $1,187. The ICT billet bracket and wheel it comes with, that was $216 after tax, and that wheel is a 50 tooth wheel. The back of the HTD drive there, the hub itself was $225, this portion of it, and that is a 25 tooth. So 25 tooth with the 50 tooth wheel, that's according to the math is where you're supposed to be. And like I said, I found the Motion Raceworks video doing the math on it, and that kind of helped me figure it out. And so that's what I came up with. It's working great. I got no issues with that. So then in fuel pump, I went with a 10 micron Aeromotive fuel pump there. The fuel pump itself is actually $319 just for the fuel pump. And I mean pump, I don't know why I'm calling it pump, the filter. And then we had to switch to a high pressure regulator, because my other one would not build enough. Flacco wants to run 90 pounds of base pressure on the fuel side. My old pump or regulator didn't go up that high, so I had to order this new one. And so this new pump, or this new regulator here, it was $288 before taxes. And so then moving right along, I welded dash 16 bungs to both sides, and the bungs were $37. The hoses, the dash 16 line, the dash 10 here, then I went dash 12 from here to the pump, and then the pump side to the fuel cell here, that is a dash 16 line, a dash 16 feed, dash 12 to here, actually 12 to there, and then 10 to right there to there, and then it's a 10 in the back. So my fuel comes from the filter to there, around the back, and then it comes to the regulator, and then it goes back and drains back into the pump, the cell there. So all those hoses, fittings, and everything like that ended up being $362. That's just miscellaneous stuff. Billet atomizers, I went with 550s there. As you can see, my stock block deal here is never gonna use that much injector, so that was plenty for me. And I actually ended up getting those a little bit cheaper. I got those for $2,161, but they had a discount code at the time, and it was like, I don't know, Fuel One or something at that time. They have a lot of discount codes, I noticed, and the discount code actually saved $375 off the order. So if you're ordering billet atomizers, look for that discount code, because that saved a lot of money. I didn't think it would save that much. I figured 30-40 bucks, whatever. But so now I'll talk about the belt, because that took me I bought like 5 belts before I finally found one. I got that one from Speedway Motors. It's a 1/2 inch wide by 32.5 long Gilmore belt. I guess Gilmore is the name, Gilmer, Gilmer. And so yeah, that took me a few tries to get that. Everybody's length is going to be a little different, since that pump setup and bracket is adjustable there. But so it's whatever, and it's universal, I believe. It goes driver or passenger side. So that's that price. And then back here on my my catch can, my burn down tube, whatever you want to call it, I believe I spent $140 on material for that. I welded that one myself, just I mean, I wanted to do it, so that's why I did that part myself. All right, so after adding it all up, the total came out for the pump, the bracket, the HDD drive, the hoses, the fittings. I didn't even add the fuel cell to it. The injectors, everything up here, not including the burn down box in the back, the catch can back there. I did not include that. All that was $4,833. So pretty much $5,000 to switch to methanol, which is quite a bit of money just to fork out. And yeah, you can sell your old system. That's what I did. I sold everything for, I think, $500-600 maybe. I didn't make much money at all on the injectors and the pump. But so almost $5,000 to go. Methanol is your in number. That's kind of like your baseline to go from there. Some people's setups may be more, maybe less, depends on your injectors and stuff. But that's your basic LS setup that you're going to get if you're stock motor, stock block deal, because you're not going to need huge 600 pound per hour injectors and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, I just wanted to let you know on what it actually costs, because people make it seem like it's a lot cheaper than it really is, and it's pretty expensive. It's a lot to pay up front, but you want to make the switch, you know, that's what you gotta do. And is it worth it? Personally, I like it. I think it's worth it. I like the look of it whenever it's cold and you can see the exhaust and everything. I like the way it smells. I like the way everybody's reaction to the methanol is. And it has picked up a little bit. I haven't tested it enough to really have solid numbers yet. Hopefully next week when we go test, we'll have some solid numbers on it picked up this much with the same tune-up, just changing fuels. Obviously the fuel table and stuff changed, but same boost. So yeah, I think it's worth it. I don't know, what do you think? Is it worth it to you? I don't know, not a professional. Talk to your tuner, or if you're tuning it, you should probably know. But so that's the setup on the methanol. That's how much it costs. That's all the parts I used, and I think it runs good with it. I'm glad I got to get rid of that intercooler and the water and everything, and the leaking lines and crap, and the having to remember to turn the switch on and change out the ice and everything. I hated that. That's the whole reason I wanted to change. I also didn't include brackets and everything, because like I built the bracket for the fuel cell. I welded the new bungs on there on both sides. I didn't include that, so that's a little bit more to include. But that's your overall number, and that's if you need any part numbers, drop a comment below and I'll comment back with the part number that I exactly used. And you know, I'll try to help anybody out I can. That's what I'm here for. That's the whole purpose of YouTube, is to get out there, show y'all, help y'all, talk to y'all, and you know, just kind of go over everything. And anything I can do to help anybody, I'm willing to do it. Oh, and we got a new 1320 flag up. I want to get a Holly banner for this side, even though they don't sponsor me or help me, but I just like the way their banner looks. But yeah, so that'll be it. I just wanted to do a short video on that, and thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.